My name is Michelle and I'm from Monroe, New Jersey. And we chose Seasonal World because one day I went to Seasonal World to buy Christmas ornaments. And when I got there, I decided to look at the pools and in the showroom, and all of a sudden I came across this pool that was exactly what my husband and I had pictured in our heads that would fit in our backyard. My husband had drawn a sketch of almost the identical pool, and I ran home and I told him, and that night we went back and he fell in love with it, I fell in love with it, and we knew we had to get that pool. When we sat down to purchase the pool, they gave us a visual design. And basically it was my backyard on a piece of paper, almost like a poster. And you could see everything from your trees to your fence to your house. And you could tell exactly how the pool was going to fit, whether it was going to fit, whether you needed a bigger pool or a smaller pool. And what happened to us was we originally were going to get a smaller pool, but we realized in the virtual picture that we could fit a much bigger pool. So we went to the next size up. We were worrying about fitting it and wound up getting a bigger pool. So it's a really good thing. You can make a lot of changes. Sometimes you picture things in your head a certain way, and when you get in there, it's not what you think. So it's very advantageous. Well, the actual construction of the pool I thought was terrific. But before it even begins, you know you have to go to your township and you have to get permits. Once you get your permits, they come in, rain or shine, they're here when they say they're going to be here, and they dig and they get the first part of your pool done within 2 days. If your pool doesn't get done right away, it's not because of Seasonal World, it's because of your township and waiting on permits. Once the pool is dug and they get the foundation and they do the first step to the pool, then you go back to your township and you wait for another permit. But they do everything so quickly, you can get your pool in within a month, depending on your township. And if it wasn't having to wait for permits, they'd have the pool done within a week. They're quick. They say they're going to be here. They're here. Their workers are very neat and clean. They didn't destroy my property. They did a really nice job. We purchased a cleaning system. It is the best investment that we ever made. The cleaning system eliminates having to go to the pool store every single weekend to buy chemicals for the pool, having to get the water tested. The cleaning system basically takes care of your water itself. All you have to do is put the chlorine in and shock it once a week, twice a week, depending on how often you use the pool. And the cleaning system takes care of everything. There's no bulky hoses that you have to pull out, vacuum, and worry about vacuuming it every day. It does everything itself. So it is the best investment you could ever make. The customer service for Seasonal World is excellent. If you call up the girl who answers the phone, if she can't answer it, she'll say, hold on, let me get someone who can answer it. If there's a problem, they get to you within a 2-day period, depending on, you know, when it is. If it's the 4th of July weekend and it's 100 degrees, you know everybody's calling. But they come out no matter what, and they check out the problem, and they always find a solution. And if they can't fix it right then and there, you know, they order you parts and they come back, and it's all done in a timely fashion. Well, my husband dealt with Tony, the owner, and his father came when we first had the pool put in. He was an older gentleman, very, very nice, and he came out to oversee when they were digging, and he was a lot of fun, and he sat there and he supervised. And then Tony, anytime my husband's ever had a problem, he just calls up Tony, leaves a message, please have Tony call me. We had a problem a couple years ago. It had nothing to do with Seasonal Worlds. It had to do with my house, and it was causing problems for the pool. He came out, he spent an hour with my husband. We came up with a solution to the problem. And his sons I speak to. So it's great dealing with everyone in the family. We love Seasonal World. I can't tell you how much fun that we have with this pool. We have a jacuzzi that's attached to the pool, and my husband has a very, very stressful job. He works in the city. He comes home at night, he eats dinner, he makes a cup of coffee, and he goes and he sits in the jacuzzi and he listens to the radio. My kids are in the pool all day long with their friends, and everybody thinks my house is like the country club. So my house is the house that everybody goes to, and my son, he's a teenager, and all of his friends come, and they bring their girlfriends, and then I have my little ones that come, and the whole gymnastics team comes, and they have, you know, a lot of fun, and it's just made summers so much more enjoyable. You know, you don't have to truck on down to the beach and try to find a parking spot. You just go outside in your backyard, and you have your pool there, and you have your privacy. And it's just a great thing. We enjoy it. We even keep the pool open until October because we use it all the way through. And even when it's a little bit cool out, you put your heater on and the kids can go swimming. So it's a great, great investment.